Good morning. Let's talk about what makes the difference between an ordinary person and an extraordinary person. Somebody who's great and who has achieved big things. What do you think is the difference between people who are doing their work as usual and people who achieve big things? Are they better in, do they have four hands? No, right? Do they have a bigger brain? No, again to that. Do they have more than 24 hours in a day? No. So, what makes them different? How is it that they achieve big things, get their 100% in whatever they do, and there are people who are struggling, and not reaching anywhere? What is the difference between people who get 100% in every subject in their school, and there are people who get only that 95, 90? 90 is also good, but it's not 100, right? Coming second or third is also good, but it is not the same as coming first. You remember? Jo jeeta wahi Sikandar. So that coming first has imagine you are in the Olympics, right? If you come first, you get a gold. And the second person, the person who comes second, may have missed it by just a fraction of a second. But that fraction of a second makes all the difference between getting a gold and getting a silver. So, what is it that makes a difference? How is it that, some people can do so much and some do, in spite of doing so much, they just fall short by a small amount? As I said, what is the difference between being ordinary and being extraordinary? Do you know the answer? Shall I tell you? It is just that little extra, isn't it? Ordinary, extraordinary. What is the difference? Extra, right? When water is boiling, okay, 99 degrees centigrade is very, very, very hot water. It can burn us. If it falls on our hand, it will burn us. But if it becomes 100 degrees, it becomes steam. At 90, no, boiling temperature of water is 100 degrees. So at 99 degrees, it is very, very, very hot water. But at 100 degrees, it becomes steam. The minute it becomes steam, it can pull a train. Long back, we didn't have electric trains, right? We used to have trains which would run on steam. So at 100 degrees, the same water, which was very, very hot at 99 degrees, becomes steam and can pull an entire train. Do you see the difference that 1 degree made? Just that 1 degree. At 99, it is very hot, but it can't pull a train. The same way, for us also, we will be working very hard, but that little extra is what is missing. So how do we know? We don't have a temperature, we don't have a thermometer to say, okay, this much is enough, this much is not enough. This is 99 degrees, this much work is enough for today. We don't have anything like that, right? That is where the problem is. All of us do that, what is exactly required, we do that much and then we stop saying, okay, this is what is required of me. I am supposed to do this much work today, I have done it. Happy. That is ordinary. If you want to become extraordinary, what you should do is put in that extra one degree. That 1 degree which will pull the water from 99 to 100 degrees centigrade. No measure. Unfortunately, there's nobody who can measure and say this much work is enough and this much work is extra. You have to make that thermometer or that measurement yourself. What you have been doing till now has probably been regular, ordinary work. So start doing a little more than what you have been doing till now. If every time you feel, okay, this much is enough, I have done my best, push yourself a little more and do that a little more. This is what even people who go for athletics, who go for these competitions, this is how they do it. That is how they break records, isn't it? You do as much as you can do and then you do that little more, and that will make us extraordinary from the ordinary that we are. Right? Good thought for the day. Bye.